Okay. Wanted to take a little video this morning. Kind of recapping everything that's been going on here on our little mini farm. Those are the speckled Sussex. Because we've got a lot of changes that have been going on and are going to continue to happen. Hey, Smokey. And this was our barn that we brought in to be the dairy barn. And it's more or less a junk keeper right now. This is going to be the kitchenette, but it's become a tack room. And a partial little coop right now. And this was going to be kidding stalls. And, we got some eggs. This was going to be like a milking area where we put like 2 milk stands, milk the goats. That doorway was going to be where the goats come in and out, etc. Anyway, everything got changed. It ended up being a horse barn, but it wasn't big enough for the horses. So then it became our little rabbitry. We had rabbit cages and stuff hanging there. Then we put chickens in here, but we're planning now to move the chickens to that little chicken coop we'd started over beside the storage building. You can see Jazz and Mindy, way over there in the pasture. Oh, we're planning to bring in, or put in a bridge, but we're going to sell the horses. They're just, we don't ride or do anything with them like we should, and they're too nice to just stand out there all the time and look pretty. This was the old buck barn, what's left of it. It's more or less the horse run-in when they're over here. Anyway, I was going to show how different everything looks since we had removed so many fences. And honestly, I don't remember what it looked like last time I took a video. I know it doesn't look anything like it anymore. We also have a yellow jacket nest that we're going to have to tend to right here in this stump. I don't know if you can see him right there in that stump, coming in and out. These 2 trees we're talking about taking down because the horses debarked them. They are poplars. We need to take out this water oak because it is completely rotted up the side. This is the old doe barn, which right now is sat empty since we sold the goats. I've been ripping up the fence that used to run from, can't see with the sun behind me, the corner here all the way up to the road. We've been taking that out. This tree has to come out because it just rotted through. Has a crack starting. And it's been dead for a while. There's the water oak. It's rotting. We're talking about taking that one out too that was debarked. I'm going to walk around the outside first. Oh! Been mucking out. Like I said, when we sold the goats, it just sat empty. We didn't do anything with it. Been taking off the siding because of the sun. There we go. Mucking out. Looks very different. We're talking about taking this entire side, both sides off of the main building and putting it back the way it was. It's just a 10 by 20 building, which means that this milk parlor we built on the back would come off. This whole addition on this whole side would come off. And this whole side would come off again too. Yeah, right now this is where the tack is, because it's easier to tack the horses up down here than it is up there on the hill. So all of this whole side would be gone, and we would put siding or something back up on it. All the stalls that used to be in here are gone. Just have a few 2x4s I could probably take out. That whole back side would be gone. And all that siding would come back up. And we'd use this for hay storage. Looks very different. Everything looks so much bigger without fences and walls. That's the plan so far. Plus this roof, there's so many spots that would need to be replaced if we were to leave it. So it's either fix it or tear it down. We'll try to salvage whatever we can. The round pin, oh, it ended. Oh, it didn't. It's kind of stuck though. Anyway, I've never taken a video on this camera, this phone before, so I don't know how this is going to go. But anyway, the round pin used to be, this would be the back side of it, but it used to be right in this whole area. This is the spot we're talking about putting the bridge in. Across the creek. It would just go straight across. We have some culverts across the creek already and some dirt to fill it in with. But the whole place is, it just looks totally different. We can't decide where we want to put a new dough barn. Honestly, there's almost too many options. It leaves us even less sure what we want to do barn-wise. We do know we want to use this dough barn, well, I still call it the dough barn, as the hay barn, because we were talking about graveling in this area all the way down to it. And we were talking about maybe putting the dough barn right where the round pin was, or maybe a little bit over to this side. Not really sure about bucks yet. I know I don't want them too far from the does. I want them to have a fence line that they share, so I can tell when the does are in heat. And I want breeding pens near wherever the bucks are, so I don't have to move a stinky buck and rut very far. And this was the chicken coop we started up the hill. It's up here near the storage building, near the house. And this would all be fenced in chicken run. It just needs to be, have a roof put on it and closed. And then this is going to be where the 6-hole nest box goes. And you have a chicken door. So that's currently the way Sweet Gum Minis looks. Doesn't look anything like it did last time we had goats. Kind of looks blank, bare. But there's going to be new fences going up, and probably a new barn brought in. We're thinking down there. And we may even put the bucks down there, I don't know. And we may still use that top barn for a dairy barn for milking and stuff. Like I said, there's so many ideas and thoughts going on right now, we're not really sure 100% what we're doing. All we know right now is that we need to take some trees out, grade off some, put the bridge in, and probably remove some more of the lean-tos on that barn before we make any full decisions on anything else. So that's a little update on Sweet Gum Minis. We're going to be bringing in Mini-Manchas and trying to get in some more of my Nigerians that I had in my breeding program, or descendants of them, for 2014. Hope this isn't windy. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'll try to edit it if I need to. Alright, thanks.